Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing Squid Game. This is Season 1, Episode 3, The Man with the Umbrella. Interesting title. I don't think this is referencing Episode 2 where the cop had an umbrella during a scene where he was talking and trying to figure this stuff out and was saying he wants to investigate this. He's trying to find his brother because his brother got the same card that everyone else did and now he's presumably missing. He's dead because he was killed during red light, green light. And I don't think this is connected at all in terms of that scene, but who knows? This show is bonkers. It's crazy. I actually created a playlist for my reactions of episode 1 and episode 2 so far. Link at the top of the description will take you to the playlist. You guys can check out those reactions. This show is crazy, and I'm so glad I'm continuing. I'm going to continue and finish up the series because I need to know what happens. Because from what I'm understanding, and I don't know any spoilers, don't worry, but people are saying it gets crazier and crazier as it continues. So you keep going. Just keep watching it. And I cannot wait because I thought episode 2, titled Hell, was going to be about them realizing they're in hell on this island, you know, playing these deadly games or whatever, and not realizing, no, hell is actually referencing their life when they get back to life, like their lives in general. Like, it had nothing to do necessarily with what had just happened in episode 1 with red light, green light. It was all about their lives being in hell in all these different ways, essentially, and all whatever they're dealing with in life. It's hell. So they go back to play the games and go back on this island essentially to win the money because all the debt issues and everything else they're dealing with. So I was wrong about that. And I'm actually glad that I was wrong about that. So let's continue and see what's going to happen in this episode. Episode 3, The Man with the Umbrella. Let's go. It's late. Port. So wait, they get taken by boat? I guess that makes more sense on a plane. It's a lot of vans. Is he going to sneak into one of them, maybe? I'm surprised that that guy didn't see him. Because shouldn't they be, like, watching all the surroundings? It's like no one gets on the boat or no one gets near what's going on. I'm surprised that no one has seen him yet. He better be careful. Nope. What's he going to do? Yep. Exactly. Is no one going to notice that? I'm surprised. The rule? Okay. Can't speak. So they wheel them in on stretchers. How is nobody noticing this? Oh gosh. A lot of people came back and now they know what's at stake here, so it's like a different vibe, a different tone, if you will, in the room. As a team, I mean, yeah, we don't know we're gonna play, work together, might be good. Okay, so they're all building teams. That, I guess, is a smart tactic than just being on your own, but I don't know. They're all laughing now. Oh shit. Oh. 187. So not everybody returned. 93%. That's pretty good. Not good, but you get my point. The work schedule's done for the day. Okay. That person was being a little suspicious, like, what's going on here? Treat us like humans. Holy crap. Like, getting right to the point. Treat us like humans. Okay. Go to the bathroom. Yeah, don't look at the camera. Don't turn, because they'll know. I bet they'll know. She smuggled in cigarettes. I was like, what the fuck is that? Pickpocket doing a little recon, trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. That's a good way to keep them not going in there. I'm dying in here. I like how they're making food or something there, and they're still wearing the outfits. Like, that was good. 50% battery. And I'm betting there's no service out there, so. Just in time. Number 28 is like, you just don't eat breakfast. Hey, same as me. I don't eat that breakfast that much. Second game. It's time. It's time. The fuck? Are they going back into the stadium again? Looks like it. The hell? Melting sugar. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, you should work as a team. That might be dangerous. Okay, umbrellas. Okay, now it's hitting me. Wait, the man with the umbrella. He was gonna tell him because he knows something. He figured something out, but he's not telling them. Honeycomb. Okay. You trim out the shape within 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so if you screw up, I mean that's an interesting tactic to go with. You know, he can't do it, or he's having a hard time with this one. Oh, they fucked up. Jesus. That's a shot. Jesus Christ. My God. Oh, Jesus. He's getting nervous. He's like, oh shit. Jesus Christ. But he got some sort of cheat beforehand. Of course. The confusion. A word. Oh boy. You got 3 minutes. Come on. He got the hardest one. He's got the hardest one. You cheating piece of crap. Using that lighter. It's so perfect. They're all licking it now. They're all licking. Holy crap. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna break it. Oh shit! Oh, I was like, what the hell's going on? Careful. Oh my God. Just a kid. Yeah, a young kid. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Oh shit, he's out there. You took your mask off. I'm guessing that's a rule. Oh, yeah, you can't take your mask off, yeah. He's taking that mask. Sure is. I'm a little frustrated at myself that I didn't connect the title of the episode, The Man with the Umbrella, and the umbrella on one of the doors as an option for this game, and realizing, oh, that's the connection, because I stupidly thought, episode 2, that cop, or whatever. So, another crazy episode, okay? Things are getting more and more intense, and this game was, I guess, not simpler, because if you choose a wrong shape like an umbrella, then it's going to be a really difficult time. And then I love that towards the end of it, he's licking his umbrella because he's like, oh, I can just pop it out, and it actually worked at the very last second. But they all started doing that, and I like how they cut to like them monitoring in that big room or whatever. They're monitoring the game, and they're all like one guy, like one of the mask guys, they lean in like, what the fuck? Because they're like, I don't think we were expecting this turnabout where they're gonna start licking it and to help break the piece apart to have the shape. So all four of the team now, this team that have now come together with some of the main characters here, of course the lead along with 3 others, have made this team. But I call him Business Guy because, as you guys know, if you've watched my previous reactions, I'm bad with names. I don't want to mispronounce names because I feel like that is just horrible. So I'm going to find different ways to basically talk about who I want to talk about without saying their name because, like I said, I either don't know it or I'm going to butcher the hell out of it. So I'm trying to be, honest about it. So the failed business, the businessman, the failed businessman, he was told what Pickpocket saw when she went up in the vents, and she saw them boiling sugar. They're mixing sugar into these giant pots. I like how they're always wearing those outfits, no matter what they're doing. And he could have told the team that's came together, because it seems like everybody in that room was trying to make teams, because it's all a different vibe now. They all know what they're getting themselves into, kinda. I mean, people died, but like that's still something you can't really get over, but they understand if you fail, you die. Instead of in the first game, red light, green light, they had no idea until it was too late. So for this, they're all making teams, and so Pickpocket goes up in there, sees all that, and tells him, because he like rushes to her because he overhears when they came back from the bathroom that she saw something, and so he was told. He didn't tell the team, like, what are you doing? But I think he wants to have the advantage, clearly, because he's too afraid to go see his mom, and now he probably won't know this because he's on an island playing these games. He has no idea the police are looking for him, so that's not good. Speaking of police, so I love how the opening of this episode picks up directly where episode 2 ended, where we have the cop following the van. And here's the thing. It's a little critique. Actually, it's more of a kind of a bigger critique, honestly. The opening couple of things that happen that I think are significant to him being on the island now. Number one, he is able to follow the van, and the driver never notices a car is following at 2-something in the morning, and the car has always been following the van the entire way from where he was told to pick up the contestants, and then driving all the way to the ship. I was thinking, how'd they get on this island? It's a ship. Makes more sense than a plane. And never questions that. And no one notices him running up, especially the driver of the last van, doesn't notice him running up, getting under the van, and then getting out, and then sitting there along with the contestants, just laying back, pretending to be knocked out. And no one notices the van shaking when he's fighting the guy, takes his outfit, throws him in the ocean, and they don't question it. They just go like, don't speak unless the superior tells you you're allowed to speak, all that kind of stuff. Luckily, the key was on the outfit, so he knew where to go. But number 28, I think 28 right next to him, number 29, number 28 was looking at him like, you don't know how to turn you don't know which way to turn the key to unlock your room? So I feel like that's going to come back, because then, of course, during the actual game itself, he's like, what are you doing here? Like, your duty today is to pick up the eliminated players, and you're here early, so stay here. And then, of course, that one player that removed his mask, and he was a young kid, like early 20s maybe or something. And the crazy player, of course, who lost, who broke his umbrella, he went crazy, stabbed one of the guys in the eye, shot another, and it was holding on to him. And he removed his mask, and then he killed himself. Like, I'm surprised that player killed himself. Like, I thought he would start shooting out more. But I think the reason why he didn't do it is because I'm guessing this is a part of the I wouldn't say initiative, part of a failsafe, I guess. If a player goes crazy and starts shooting and attacking us, the workers, we have to start eliminating other players. They literally turned around and just sprayed and killed all these players. I think they all had passed, or I'm not really sure, but they literally turned around and mowed them down. They were still in that room, just mowed them down. And then, of course, the main, I guess the guy who's running everything walks in, black mask, really cool, and assuming that's like a modulator on his voice, I'm not really sure, just kills that guy. It's like, don't, he said, remember, you show your face, they know who you are, you're dead. Which means, don't take your mask off. He shouldn't have took his mask off, but I guess he thought, maybe this would be the exception. No, it's not, because he came in and shot him. But now, the cop has his mask, so now he's going to rise up in ranking, I think, because guys with circles, they get no weapons, from what I'm understanding. Squares are the next level up, and then I guess triangles are the superior ones amongst the workers. Then there's the guy at the very top. I'm guessing that's the order of rank. I'm not really sure how that works, but okay. Yeah, so this game. I mean, this game was more. It was intense in another scenario, because one mistake, one crack in your shape, you're done for. The guy with the glasses. This guy with glasses who was picking at his breakfast had a little note. Honeycomb. So he got notified earlier, and then he was sent another direction, I think, which, okay, so what's going on there? Is that guy getting fucking tips and shit? What the hell's going on? I like the conversation with them when they're all having their breakfast. Of course, they had to complain about the fact that it's not that great, but they were trying to figure out, okay, so Red Light Green Light was a kid's game that we played when we were little. What other kid games are we going to be playing? If that's the idea, which it seems like that's the case, because thinking back on the first episode, we had the explanation. I'm trying to figure the word. It's been a long day. The explanation of what Squid Game is. The Squid Game is. So, and that was a kid's game, clearly being shown, kids playing it, and they're explaining the rules and everything and how it's played. So they were all listing off different games, but no one said the Squid Game. No one said that. So I don't know if that's implying that they're going to play the Squid Game at some point. I'm guessing because it's called Squid Game. But, so yeah, so I'm wondering I'm guessing one of the games they just mentioned off is probably going to be the next one. Maybe. And I wonder how many more games they're going to be able to play, like a game per episode. Because, see, the second episode didn't have a game at all. So I'm not really sure. But, well, it was a whole different situation. Because they're not even on the island the majority of the episode. But you get my point. So, yeah. So, people are in, some people in very different situations right now. We have teams being formed. We have people discovering stuff. I'm guessing Pickpocket is going to want to go back into the vents to do some more recon and try to figure out what's going on here. I don't know. They're killing off a bunch of random numbers, but I mean, eventually, are we going to start losing some actual people we've been following? I would assume so, because if we're ramping up here, because they had no clue what to expect in here until they got, the little tray, and then realizing, oh, you have to cut the shape out. There's no telling what's going to happen, and it feels like, it's going to be random, probably. So, I don't know. What'd you guys think of this episode of Squid Game? I really enjoyed the episode. I'm really enjoying all sides of it, where we have the cop infiltrating on the crew side, the worker side, and then seeing the characters we've been following now back here and actually knowing kind of what's happening, except for what game is next, except for that one guy who just got a freaking, he got like a little notice, a little bit, oh, by the way. So I'm excited because I'm really taking this show, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So, what did you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have about Squid Game Episode 3, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.